Okay, good evening everyone, hope you're all alright. Not sure how many we've got on at the minute, but we've got 12 years, that's all good. Again, same as every other week, you're going to listen to me for 10 minutes while we wait till everyone comes on to make sure that everything's working alright. I hope you're all well, hope you're enjoying the sunshine, or hope you've enjoyed the sunshine. There's stuff falling out the sky at the minute, so you better watch if you go outside. You'll do well for the garden, so it's needed. So, what have you all been up to? Who's on? Who's here? I've got the live chat going, so that's all good. There's not much to say. It's the same thing week in, week out, isn't it? I have been to work today, which has been fun. Been to Wolves and back. Family decided to go to the beach. They chose the one day that I couldn't go with them. I am going to go a bit slower today, Liz. Yes, that's my plan. I'm going to give you 26 seconds per question rather than 25, so you'll be fine. Hey Stacey, that'll be the guinea pigs. So we've got the guinea pigs and the Smarties, that's all good. I don't know how much slower you want us to go, mind, but I'll try my best. Are you all alright? If you've got anything to say, if you want any shout outs, put it in the comments. The wife's here, as you can see. Everything seems to be going well at my end. We've actually got an excellent connection this week, which is better than good. It normally tells us that my video's not set up right and I'm running at the wrong something or other. But it's not giving us a message this week, which is quite good. I did have a bit tweak about with it last week, which is why my face was red, because I was trying to sort at the end, so hopefully I've sorted that. We've got Helen McComb there, part of the Smarties, or part of the old Smarties. Just a little bit. That's what they all say. And Jack is on. Jackie's remembered to be on. Jackie was late last week. She logged on about half an hour in. But you can rewind it, which I don't know why I never told folk before. So if we get the likes of Julie and the Cheat tonight, if they're late, they can just rewind back to the questions. They don't need me to go back to them. But in all fairness, they have enough technical difficulties without me tell them that they can just rewind it as well, like live telly. But good to see you, Jackie. Got Sean Benson, the BCA Massive, they're here tonight. Good stuff, good to have yous. We've still got 7 minutes, so I'm just going to be babbling for a bit. I'm having a drink because I'm not at work till about 9:30 tomorrow, 10 o'clock, so that's all good. What else have we been doing? What have we done this week? We've been shopping. We didn't go to B&Q like we were going to because the queue was massive. I had to queue at Sainsbury's for a paddling pool for the kids. That was fun because then I had to queue in Argos inside as well. The original and the best. I'm not that old. The wife said it's not a paddling pool. It is a paddling pool. Took all day to fill. It's a paddling pool.
It's a pool.
Yeah. When there's a hose pipe ban, because we've filled our paddling pool probably. But it's okay. It's very refreshing. We got it just in time for the weather to turn, so that we can't use it now because it'll be cold. But hey ho. We've got 6 minutes. According to this, it's telling me we've only got 13 on, but I don't believe them.
20.
The wife's telling us 20. Why does it only tell me 13? I don't know. We've got Leslie's on, which I mean Tommy's on. 3/4 of the Cullen crew are here. Who's not there? Where are they at? That's shocking. How dare they? Just because he's allowed to go out. 3 at table 6 are here as well. That's good. I think I saw John from Worst Link today. He beeped at us. I wasn't quite sure whether it was him or not by the time we'd gone past. I was on a power walk home from work. He didn't turn around and pick us up anyways. Was too close in his car for 2 meters. They're hoping to reduce that though, aren't they, to 1.5 meters. You never know. Getting closer to the hugs, closer to the pub opening. That's the main thing. Which I'm sure you're all pleased about, so you won't have to listen to me on a Tuesday night on here. You just have to listen to us in the pub instead. In all fairness, you can always turn off. We've got 5 minutes. Remember, if you want to play your cards right tonight, you need to message us. I need to put my phone on silent because that's probably going to start to go mental. Yeah. So if you haven't done already, you need to friend us on Messenger. and then send us a message to say that you are up for Play Your Cards Right tonight. Taylor's on his Xbox, but Holly's with us. Hey ho. There you go, we've got one in for Play Your Cards Right this evening. You know who you are. If anything, at the minute, you're guaranteed a call. So, and we're playing for massive prizes. The prize pot's getting big. I'm not saying we're playing for good prizes, but we're playing for a few more prizes. We have got something else I'll show you later, what else we've added in. It's all good rubbish. Peter and Shirley are on, that's good. Good to see yous. For some reason it still tells me I've only got 13, but
31.
Oh, we're up to 31. See, it's a good job I've got my tech guru. I'm teaching her slowly but surely as the week goes on. The weeks go on. She's getting there. She just told us not to hold my breath. You're doing fine, honey. Doing fine. You're my official scorekeeper. Tom does 3rd time lucky. I'm sure he's done it 3 times now, Les. It'll be 4th time lucky or 4th time unlucky. I've got it now. I can see how many of you are actually on. It's telling us 35. It's all good. Right, we're down to 4 minutes. Have you all got your pens and papers ready? Pretty well, the same as last week, just about. Other than we've got one more on the music this week. We've got 7 on the music round. Woo! Come on. So you've got 15 pictures, 40 questions, and 7 on your music round. Begrudgingly, you've got 7 on your music round because it's a pain in the butt when it comes to the end of it. When it sorts itself out, then it uploads it so everyone can watch it afterwards. It then tells us that it's going to ban my video because I put music in there that I'm not allowed and they have copyright issues and stuff like that. So then I have to take them all back out again, but it takes about 15 minutes per song for it to take out. So it generally takes us about 2 or 3 days by the time I remember to do them all. But if you play back the old videos, you don't get the music. But it lets us do it live, which is all we need, so that's all good. We've got Stace, Claire, Ems and Mam in again, plus partners help. Ooh, more people to help him this week. Everyone wants to win it. Just cheat. I'm sure that's what everyone else does. Don't cheat. You want to cheat on yourselves.
Steve's here.
2 for Play Your Cards Right. Got 2.
Steve Aston.
We've got Mr. Aston on. Mr. Aston, he lives down in Kent. How good's that? Steve, if you Play Your Cards Right, or if you put your hat in for Play Your Cards Right, I'm going to get this stuff to you. But if you win, you've got to win as well. But good to see you, Mr. Aston. Anyone else anywhere other than Carlisle? Obviously Mr. Aston. We normally get Niall's normally on. Niall. I'm never sure to pronounce his name, but that's he's normally on. I know he lives down south somewhere. Mr. Murphy's normally on. He's normally in the northeast, but so hey, takes us out of Carlisle. It's all good. Right, we're down to 2 minutes. 2 minutes, so you better all be ready. Hope you've all been keeping on top of your current affairs. You haven't got much else to do really unless you're back at work. If you're back at work, well done. Hope you're enjoying it. Sean and Rachel's here too. Simon Curry's here with the wine open and ready to go. You've got a minute, 60 seconds, so pens and papers at the ready. We are going to start at 9 o'clock. Got.
Oh, it's Ben.
35 it tells me. What did it tell you?
43.
Mine's just lying to us all the time. I've got 35. Marie says we've got 42.
3.
I've got 46. I just need to refresh my page. 46 we've got.
46, no.
Hey, let's get quizzical here, which probably means Gary's gang's here as well. Do the numbers continue after the picture round, or does it go back to 1? It goes back to 1, Les. Goes back to 1. So mainly because it means it's easy for me. We've got 1 Fat Kids from Fat Kids Are Harder to Kidnap. I assume that is.
Who's Mark Sindel?
Good stuff. Who?
Mark Sindel.
Mark Sindel. Hi, Mark. Mark, you still not put your hat in for Play Your Cards Right? Although I can just ring you now that we are friends on Messenger. But we've got Kerry in as well, and it's 9 o'clock. So it's just about ready to go. I have about 3 in for Play Your Cards Right at the minute. So if you want to do Play Your Cards Right and you've not played before, now's a good time because there's a good chance that that you're going to get a go at it this evening. But I will just go back to people who've done it every week. With the others kidnapped, probably. Right, it's 9 o'clock. I've got 46 on here, which is more than enough to get started. 44. People are dropping on and off. Obviously, my draw's awful. I need to write something on the week. We've got 4 in for player cards, right? Happy days. Oh no, they're all coming in thick and fast. Yeah, we'll look at that later when we go into the break. Right. Without further ado, if you are all ready, we're going to get started. You're guaranteed that Julian and Cheat are going to come in at about question 7, saying sorry we're late, we had technical issues. But here we go. It's question number 1 is who is this? So who is this? Nice bright hair. So I said I was going to slow it down a bit. Just a little bit. Not too much. Number 2 is name the band. So number 2, name the band. Who are they? Number 3 is name the brand. We have got Neil on. Neil tells us that it's on his tablet, so he doesn't get the comments, but he's here. And we definitely have one newbie for player cards, right? So they might be going first. Number 4 is name the film. Bit of an older film, but it's a good film. Just about everybody should have seen it. Number 5 is who is this? He's been in the news this week. He got his bike beaten apparently by some police as he was recording the riots. Number 6 is name the country from the flag. I need to stop reading comments as I'm doing this. Tom wants to know what you're drinking. I'm telling you, Tom. You should come round and give you a taste. Number 7 is who is this? So you need to name them both. If I'm feeling nice later, you'll get a point for each. It's Captain Morgan's Dark Rum and Coke, Tom. Thanks. No blatant advertisement unless someone from Captain Morgan's is watching. I'll mention it every week if you send us some. Number 8 is Solve the Dingbat. Hopefully the ones who aren't normally at the pub are getting used to the dingbats now, so I can start making them a little bit harder. I've tried to be nice with the dingbats and make them reasonably easy. Not easy, but they're not the hardest ones I could be putting in there. The ones who come to the pub regularly should know all these. Number 9 is who is this? Could be anybody at the minute who's not had a shave. Not been to work. On lockdown. Don't need to shave. It's all good.
You've been quite good this week.
Number 10 is name the Microsoft product. Oh, I've not done that very well, have I? Because you can't see the bit that says product. You got to name the Microsoft product. Check me out moving stuff about as I'm doing it as well. Till I'm getting used to using the software. So name the Microsoft product. Now a lot of yous have probably used this recently, which is why I've put it in there. Because go back about 2 months, no one will have heard of them. In fact, I don't even know if it existed 2 months ago. But I had my first bash on it yesterday. Number 11 is who is this? Again, these are old ones. If we've got Alan's Apprentices on here, they're going to be happy with us. But we'll get to the newer ones eventually. Number 12 is name the city. If you're looking at that on a phone, mind, that might be a bit small, but hopefully you'll be able to see what it is. I'll tell you in a second when I gauge the wife's reaction when she sees it, because she's watching on the phone. Though she could be on the tablet, she just never asked us to put it on. Yeah, it's all good. She's on the phone and she can see what it is. Number 13 is name the puppets. Again, these are easy. It's, yeah, these are easy. We need to start making these harder too. Well, they did get told that the quiz was hard the other day, but if it was easy, wouldn't be any fun, would it? Number 14 is who is this? Suppose we have to placate the sports fans out there. Anyone who likes football should get this no bother. Anyone who doesn't like football like me might struggle. I'm pretty confident I'd have got that.
Everybody will know that.
The sports one?
Mm-hmm.
The wife knows it, apparently. Number 15 is name the celeb. Should have been number 1, but he was late into the game. But he died this week, so normally the one who's died goes in at the beginning. But hey ho. I'm not repeating that, Sean.
I told you his name.
The wife did tell us his name. It was the wife who related this to it. He died this week, so she should get this, but it doesn't look like she's gonna.
No.
So that's the end of your picture round. We're going to go on to your questions. I hope we're doing alright speed wise and that everyone's keeping up. The wife's keeping up, so you should be. So question number 1 is what is the name of the Australian throwing stick that can return to its thrower? That's what is the name of the Australian throwing stick that can return to its thrower? Number 2, which planet in our solar system has the most rings? That's which planet in our solar system has the most rings. We've not seen Mum on today either. She's been here the last 2 weeks, but she's been at the beach with them today. She's probably at home asleep. They'll water out. Number 3 is who painted the Mona Lisa? Can't remember what this cropped up on this week, but we've been talking about this week, which is why this question's in there.
What's the kids program?
Some kids TV program. There you go. Number 4. From what tree do acorns come from? That's from what tree do acorns come from? We know because we've got one growing in our garden because Lily planted it about 2 years ago. It's about this big. Refused to put it in a bigger pot because it'll just grow bigger. We're having it as a bonsai tree, kind of. Number 5. What colour are motorways on a British road map? So that's number 5. What colour are motorways on a British road map? Number 6 is how many stars are there on the Australian flag? There's a theme going on here. With an Australian stick that comes back. The Australian flag. Number 7 is we saw the ISS this week going past on Friday night, but what is the ISS? Now I know Stacey will know this one because I seen it on her Facebook feed before we went out and watched it. But we were out looking at the sky on Friday night, watching this go past. Me, the wife, and the kids. We thought we'd missed it, but we hadn't. The wife spotted it. Oh yeah, so we saw the ISS this week going past on Friday night. But what is the ISS? It's unfair advantage. If the wife doesn't get this one, she'll win one of these weeks. Number 8. In bowls, what is the target ball called? That's in bowls. What is the target ball called? Oh, we were looking for it. It was too late. We couldn't see it, Stacey. No way. I don't believe you. I don't believe you because we looked. Number 9 is how many sheets of paper make a ream? That's how many sheets of paper make a ream. Did you get pictures, Stacey? We need pictures. We need proof. I've just seen Jackie's comments. Some of us have never not been at work. Bless you. I've never not been at work. Just not been at work, if that makes sense. Number 10. In SpongeBob SquarePants, who is SpongeBob's best friend? That's in SpongeBob SquarePants. Who is SpongeBob's best friend? Yeah, we were looking for that ASS. We didn't see that on Saturday either. But we were out there looking for it. Unless we were out at the wrong time. But it was about 10 past 10, I think we were out there. Something like that. But I've never seen it.
No, it's picked.
Number 11. Liverpool lies on which river? It's number 11. Liverpool lies on which river? Should all be 11 for 11 at the minute. These aren't hard this week. Wife's got a couple of blanks, mind. She's by herself. Not literally. Number 12. What does the acronym CSI stand for? Again, there's a lot of TV programs out there. Makes this very popular, so I imagine most of you will know it. But what does the acronym CSI stand for? No, Jackie. Yes, that's working. I've been on a train today. Not served anybody, but I've been on a train. Number 13. What is the name of the football stadium where England play home matches and the FA and League Cup finals are also played? That's what is the name of the football stadium where England play home matches and the FA and the League Cup finals are also played? Well done, Jackie. Jackie's on the front line. Woo! We'll give you a big up. Although no one's clapping for you anymore. So I'm told that ended last Thursday. Don't worry, it's not in the quiz. Number 14. What is the capital city of Spain? That's 14. What is the capital city of Spain? It's just boring. Not the capital city of Spain. I'm reading comments. We've not got the Wallaces on tonight either. They've not cropped up.
Or Fletch.
Shocking. Or Fletch. All drifting off. Obviously tired. Number 15. What title was given to the rulers of ancient Egypt? So that's 15. What title was given to the rulers of ancient Egypt? Number 16. How many ounces are there in a pound? 16. How many ounces are there in a pound? Now, everyone's been baking. Well, we've been on lockdown, so everybody should know this. Kind of. Or if you haven't been baking, what you've been doing to all the flour that you can't get in the shops? Oh, jumping ahead one. Number 17. What is the largest settlement and county town of Cumbria? Oh, Fletch, is he, Marie? You just tell lies. So what is the largest settlement and county town of Cumbria? You've just been very quiet, Miss Fletcher. She's unlike you. I'm struggling with that one. Number 18. Leona Lewis and Alexandra Burke are former winners of which competition? Shall I get that one though? That's Leona Lewis and Alexandra Burke are former winners of which competition? See, this is what I miss in the pub, when I can see everyone's reactions to questions. I can only get the wife's reactions to questions now. It's nice to get a feel for how people are doing. Like, you don't get that doing this. It's just me talking all the time. Number 19. In photography, what sort of lens enables a speedy transition from long shots to close-ups? Yeah, Jackie, don't say I'm not good to you. You're into photography. You should know this. That's in photography. What sort of lens enables a speedy transition from long shots to close-ups? For all you budding camera enthusiasts out there and people taking pictures and stuff, which in all fairness, everybody takes pictures nowadays, but you don't just use your phone. But you should get this anyways. If you're anything to do with photography, you should get that one. Number 20. What is the name for sculpting hedges? Oh, I've just had another 5 in for player cards, right? Just remember, if you don't send us a message, I'm probably not going to phone you. That's what is the name for sculpting hedges. Number 21. What is the total number of chance and community chess spaces on a Monopoly board? That's what is the total number of chance and community chess spaces on a Monopoly board. How many of you at the beginning of lockdown played Monopoly? I know we did in the first couple of weeks, me and the kids. The wife won't play because she says I win all the time. The kids then stopped playing because they also said I win all the time. Hey ho. Mum won't even play with us because she was traumatised when I was a child. Number 22. What does the internet acronym YOLO stand for? That's what does the internet acronym YOLO, Y-O-L-O, stand for? How are we doing on speed? Is everyone keeping up? I do worry about yous. A little bit. Until I get another drink down my neck, then I don't care. We should stop skipping forward. Number 23. SpaceX launched this week. There you go, Stacey. You've seen it, apparently. But who is the founder of the project? So SpaceX launched this week, but who is the founder of the project? Yeah, he is. Knew you'd like that one, Sean. You were very complimentary of them on Facebook, from what I remember. Number 24. Which stringed instrument is bigger than a violin but smaller than a cello? They're all smaller than a cello, aren't they? Cello's massive. That's which stringed instrument is bigger than a violin but smaller than a cello? Number 25. In films, which crime-fighting superhero does shy bank clerk Stanley Ipkiss become? Oh no, there's a tough one for you. Some people will get it just like that, others will have to think about it. That's in films, which crime-fighting superhero does shy bank clerk Stanley Ipkiss become? So who does Stanley Ipkiss become to be a crime-fighting hero? Stumped the wife that, man. I know she's seen it. Number 26. Horse racing started up in the UK yesterday, but where was the first meeting? That's horse racing's back on in the UK, but where was the first meeting yesterday? And car dealerships are open again as well. It's just what you need. Everyone needs new cars so they can drive them nowhere because no one's going anywhere. Number 27. Which letter do you press with the control button to select the contents of an entire web page? This was news to me. I didn't know this. If you know this one, I'll be impressed. But you've got a 1 in 26 chance of getting it right, haven't you? Really. That's which letter do you press with the control button to select the contents of an entire web page? Just like doing a copy and paste, really, but it selects the whole thing. It's like Control and C is copy, Control and V is paste. We know that one. Control and X is cut. And look, I've just eliminated. You've got a 1 in 23 chance of getting it right. I've just eliminated 3 of them for you. That's which letter do you press with the Control button to select the contents of an entire web page?
If you didn't know.
Works as well. I tried it.
I've got no chance.
I didn't know, honey. I did not know. Number 28. What does the UK's Sea Fish Industry Authority classify as young pilchards? That was easy to say, wasn't it? That's what does the UK's Sea Fish Industry Authority classify as young pilchards? Just guess at a fish. Number 29. On this day in 1989, 100,000 citizens gathered to block 10,000 soldiers from students protesting democracy in which square? So that's on this very day in 1989, 100,000 citizens gathered to block 10,000 soldiers from students protesting democracy in which square? You all know it, you've all heard it, guaranteed. You might have to dig deep for it, but it's there. It's an iconic moment in history. The wife's looking confused, but when I tell her, she'll know. Guaranteed.
Wasn't London, was it?
But it was the 2nd of June in 1989.
Yeah, let's go.
Question 30. Excluding Guinness, according to YouGov, which is the most popular beer brand in the UK? That's excluding Guinness, according to YouGov, which is the most popular beer brand in the UK? We say beer brand, we mean beer, stout, lager, the whole shebang. But which one's the most popular in the UK? I'd like to know if that's changed over the last couple of months with everyone just buying it from the supermarket rather than buying it from the pub. Generally, a lot of people drink different stuff when they're at home to when they're in the pub. I know I do. Number 31. What did Spain send to attack Britain in 1588? It's like a history lesson this week, isn't it? It's 2 history questions. Quite close together as well. That's what did Spain send to attack Britain in 1588? Again, you might not recognise the date and stuff like that, but I guarantee you've heard of it. I wouldn't do that to you where it's not stuff that you haven't heard of. I wouldn't do it. I might. But not today. Well, not on this question anyways. So what did Spain send to attack Britain in 1588? What are you putting?
I can't spell it. Locusts.
If that answer's right, I'm going to let you win the quiz.
Okay.
I'll tell you what you put later. Number 32. I want to know how that would work.
Kill all the plant lives, they've got nothing to eat.
How do you send them? Like training pigeons?
Yeah.
Sorry. Number 32. With 5 victories to date, what team had won the FIFA World Cup the most times? That's tickled me. That's with 5 victories to date. What team had won the FIFA World Cup the most times? Oh dear.
I don't know, it was 1588, man. A bit before my
That's
time.
made my night. Number 33. The Royal Mint, that's Marie's putting us off. The Royal Mint has launched the first ever augmented reality coin. But what has the coin got pictures of it on it? I had to Google what augmented reality meant. So I understood a bit better. That's the Royal Mint has launched the first ever augmented reality coin. But what has the coin got pictures of on it? We're coming up to a break as well. Probably question 35. Will it give you a break? Give you a chance to refresh your drinks. It's not for me. I've got plenty. Here's Ali. Sorry for the late arrival. Just saying you weren't on. Where you been? Is it only beer your father would drink? No, that's not right. Number 34. In a nursery rhyme, how much are the bells of St. Martin's owed? So that's in a nursery rhyme. How much are the bells of St. Martin's owed? Can you all singing it now? Those who knew what it is. Are you singing it, honey? Singing it in the head. I'll sing it to you later. The bits that I know. Ali, you know you can rewind. You can rewind back to the beginning and start again. So question 35. What term in mathematics refers to the number obtained when two or more numbers are multiplied? You've all been homeschooling. You should know this. Hands up if you like homeschooling. It's great. Absolutely love it. The kids love it. We love it. We don't have arguments. We don't have strops. And that's just me and the wife. Don't have any of them things. None of it. Everything works like a dream. I don't know why I've not homeschooled the kids sooner. It's brilliant. But what term in mathematics refers to the number obtained when two or more numbers are multiplied? The wife's struggling with this and I know we've done this. It's not, honey, you're right, it's not that. Fractions. I'm not here to give you the answer. So what term in mathematics refers to the number obtained when two or more numbers are multiplied? Right, I'm going to give you a 2-3 minute break, give you a chance to top up your glasses, go to the loo. We are running behind time, but you did ask for me to go slower. Don't know if you all did, but some of them did. But yeah, so you've got 2-3 minutes starting now. So back at 1:30 on my side of things. I know you're a couple of seconds behind, but yeah. Anyone wants to quickly go back to anything or repeat anything? You've got about a minute. You have to be quick. I've just realised we've got Christ Marshall on. Chris Marshall. That's all good, Liz. Great. Right, I'm going to nip off because the barmaid's not doing her job. She's got herself a drink, but not got me one.
You said you had enough.
I'll be back in a second. I was lying when I said I had enough. I'll be back in a sec.
Remembered. Read his impact.
Oh, look at that. I leave the room for 2 seconds and I come back in and the wife's filling the answers that she didn't get before. And she's like, ooh, I've just remembered this one. It's like, yeah, no Google while I've been out the room without her. Remember, you're just cheating yourself. You're only cheating yourself.
I wasn't good at it.
Whatever.
Who was someone found it for you?
Oh, she's getting defensive now.
Exactly. Shut up.
Can I please elaborate on question 35? No. You're looking at I only understand it. You need to know the term in mathematics that refers to the number obtained when two or more numbers are multiplied. You've got children, you should know this. Sorry, Helen. I'd help you more if I could. Hang on. Go. Don't say I'm not good to you. It's the numbers. Check me out. The result of a multiplication. Oh, I need to give you the answer there. Is that the numbers to be multiplied are factors. So of them factors, when you do the result of the multiplication, what is that called? There you go. Don't say I've not elaborated for you. Just come right off the top of my head, that. The fact that I'm in front of a computer that quickly has Google to hand. Right, you've had more than enough time to go and get your drinks. You've had at least 3 minutes, so we're going to carry on. Hope that helped you out, Helen. If it didn't, Google's rubbish. Blame them, not me. So question 36. Which Charles Dickens book, first published in 1859, has sold over 200 million copies and is his best-selling book? Such which Charles Dickens book, first published in 1859, has sold over 200 million copies and is his best-selling book? I don't believe you, Jackie. I still think you know the answer. As long as that makes it clear, Sean. Happy to help. All you need to know on this one is all of Charles Dickens' book and which one do you think is the most popular and sold 200 million copies.
Right, 2.
You can't hedge your bets with 2.
Yeah, I can.
The voice with 2. You can't hedge your bets with 2. And then the second one that you brought, it wasn't called that. That was just a character.
No, it's, yeah, no,
Number 37. What is the common name for the sternum in the human body? There you go. That's an easy one. At question 37, that's an easy-ish one, in all fairness. That's what is the common name for the sternum in the human body. You've still got the offers in for come and play your cards, right? That's all good. You've only got about 10 tonight, I think. I'm going to struggle choosing who to pick. Number 38. Which author, or on books still on books, which author has released a new children's book online called The Ichabog? Don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's what I'm going with. That's which author has released a new children's book online called The Ichabog. There'll be lots of you out there that do know it though. I was going to have the question of Origin released one of its older games in a redone format. What is it? But I think there's about me and probably one other geek of the game that'll get it. Gary might get it. Or Dave from Gary's gang. He might get it, but he might not because it's a bit old for him as well. But they've relaunched the game. The 5th of June. You can download it yesterday, but you can't play it till the 5th of June. I can't wait. The wife's going to lose us for about 3 days. She doesn't even know I've ordered it. See, I think of these questions and I don't put them in because I know you won't get them. Number 39. Who was disqualified from the 1988 Seoul Olympics, resulting in the 100-metre gold medal being awarded to Carl Lewis? Now, my friends on here, you should get this. If you don't get it, you'll know why you should later. That's who was disqualified from the 1988 Seoul Olympics, resulting in the 100-metre gold medal being awarded to Carl Lewis. I know what you're all saying. We're all your friends, Alan. I know you all are. You all are my friend. But some of you will know the answer to this really easy. Obviously the wife not so much. I need to stop picking on her on a Tuesday night. In all fairness, I normally do it in the pub, she just can't hear us. Get less bruises. In question 40, last one before we go into your music round, is Britney Spears appeared on the front cover of Rolling Stone magazine. The Euro was first introduced and the first ever SpongeBob SquarePants episode aired. But what was the year? It's 2 SpongeBob SquarePants questions this week. Oh, lives in a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. Yellow absorbent and porous as he. We like SpongeBob. As Britney Spears appeared on the front cover of Rolling Stone magazine, the Euro was first introduced and the first ever SpongeBob SquarePants episode aired. But what was the year? You can tell the Captain's Morgan's is kicking in, can you? Oh dear. I get the video like you do about 20 seconds later. It's not good. You've not got anything for the last two, honey? Can I have a guess at the year, surely? And that's it. That's ended the music round, and that's ended the quiz for this evening. We're not going around to correct your raffle tickets because we're not handing them out. So, if you quickly need anything repeated other than the music, because we're not doing that, you'll have to be quick. But we are going to sit. Well, I've got set up for Play Your Cards Right. You can see behind us. Well, I've been busy while you've been doing the music. So we are all ready for Play Your Cards Right. What you need to do is tot up your scores. As you're totting your scores up, send them in the messages, and Marie will tot them up, and we'll see who comes first, second, third, and possibly fourth this evening, depending on how well she does on it. But she's got to tot her own up first. So we are going to go on to Play Your Cards Right. I've got about 6 people. If you want to do Play Your Cards Right, you need to send us a quick message on Messenger. You've only got about 30 seconds before we go through it, and then I'll get lost. But who we got? We've got someone new this week. Who we're going to go for first. I'd say we'd have a mutual shuffle, but we haven't because I did it myself. But we're going to have a bash. So without further ado, if you put your name in the hat.
I haven't done the answers.
I haven't done the answers. The vice chancellor haven't done the answers. It's because I've got to set up a Play Your Cards Right. I'm all ready to go. Yeah, we're going to go into the answers now, so you can all mark your own sheets.
And then I can start
I'm getting distracted by Play Your Cards Right.
Number 1.
We're not going on to the music again. Right, number 1. You've got to mark your sheet before we can go on to that. We've got bags of time. Number 1, who is this? It's Annie Lennox. So on the first one, it's Annie. What an idiot. No one's even mentioned anything in the comments. Say, what am I doing? So number 1's Annie Lennox. Number 2, the band's Queen. It's good I've got someone here keeping us right. Number 3 is Pepsi. Number 4, the film's Independence Day. Well done if you got that. Yeah, you can, Les. Give us a chance. Number 4 is John Cusack. Number 5, the country's France. Number 7, it's Mel Gibson and Tina Turner. That'll be from when they did the... it's a point for each on that. We're going to be nice. That'll be from when they did Thunderdome. Yeah. Number 8 is 2 peas in the pod. Oh, my peas are getting there as well. I've actually got peas. You got that one. Well done, honey. Number 9 is Russell Brand. Number 10, it's Microsoft Teams. So I used it for the first time yesterday. So it's not bad. It's a bit like Zoom and all the others. Number 11, it's Marlon Brando. Classic. Number 12, the city's Edinburgh. You can tell by the hazy. I'm getting there, Keza. Number 13, it's Bert and Ernie. Hey Bert. Hey Ernie.
And Ducky.
And Ducky. You don't get an extra point for Ducky though. Number 14 is Ronaldo.
See?
Well done. Well done, honey. Number 15, it's Michael Angelis. I think I'm pronouncing that. Angelis. Yeah, Angelis. He's died this week, bless him. That's your picture round. Number 1, on the questions, it's a boomerang that you can throw and it will come back. My boomerang won't come back. His boomerang won't come back. Number 2, and the planet in our solar system that has the most rings is Saturn. Number 3 is Leonardo da Vinci, who painted the Mona Lisa. Oh no, it was not.
It was Vincent van Gogh.
No, it was Leonardo da Vinci, man. No, I'm reading the comments. Number 4, acorn comes from an oak tree. I'll have to check that back later, Stace. Number 5, motorways on British road map are blue. Number 6, there are 6 stars on the Australian flag. See what I did there? Question 6 and number 6. You have to watch it again, man. Number 7, the ISS is the International Space Station. Number 8, in bowls, a type of ball is called a jack. Number 9, there are 500 sheets in a ream of paper. Number 10, Patrick is SpongeBob SquarePants best friend. Pinky up, Patrick. Pinky up, SpongeBob. Number 11, Liverpool lies on the Mersey. Yeah. If you didn't get that. Number 12, CSI's crime scene investigation. Number 13, it's Wembley, at the football stadium England play the home matches at. Number 14, the capital city of Spain is Madrid. Alright, Sean. Number 15, it was the Pharos, that the name given to the rulers of ancient Egypt. I blame a person who makes a quiz up. Number 16, there are 16 ounces in a pound. See, he did it again to you. Just to be nice. 16 ounces in a pound, and it's question 16. Far too good to you. Number 17, the largest settlement and county town of Cumbria. Marie struggled with this one. It's Carlisle. Most of us live in it. Did you get that, honey?
Of course, it's on the board, isn't it?
That's not because it's on the board, it's just the county town. Number 18, Leona Lewis and Alexandra Burke are former winners of the X Factor.
Got that one.
She got that one. Knew she would. Number 19 in photography. A lens that enables speedy transition from long shots to close-ups is a zoom lens. I don't know if you got that. Number 20, it's Topiary. That is a name for sculpting hedges. Number 21, there are 6 chance and community chess spaces on a Monopoly board. Again, well done if you got that. Number 22, YOLO is you only live once. You do. Unless you're a god and you come back. Number 23, it's Elon Musk, who was the founder of the SpaceX project. It is a city. You live in it. Number 24, it's a viola that is bigger than a violin but smaller than a cello. It did. I said city. Hang on. I can't even find the question now. I've gone past it.
It's question 17. 17 or 19.
County town of Cumbria. Shut up, it's right. Number 24, which stringed instrument is big? Oh, we've had that, it's viola. Number 25, in films, Stanley Ipkiss turns into the mask. Carlisle city, not a town. I said it was county town. I didn't say shut up. I'm writing what I'm saying. You need to Google it.
It's a city, though.
It is a city, but it's the county town. No, 26, horse racing started up yesterday in Newcastle. Well done if you got that. Oh look, I've even missed my smoking bit for the mask I was going to do. Number 27, you pressed Control and A to select the contents of an entire web page. You'll be trying it tomorrow when you're at work, guaranteed. Works. Number 28, the UK Sea Fish Industry Authority classifies young pilchards as sardines. Why wouldn't you? You never got that right.
I freaking did.
That'd be the one she googled when I was out the room.
No, it wasn't.
Guaranteed. Yeah. Number 29, on this day in 1989, 100,000 citizens gathered to block 10,000 soldiers from protesting in Tianamen Square. That's where you get the picture of the guy standing in front of the tank. Number 30, apparently Stella Artois is the most popular beer brand in the UK.
No way.
Who'd have thunk? No.
Thunk.
Number 31. Number 31. What did Spain send to attack Britain in 1588? It wasn't locusts like the wife was putting on a sheet. It was the Spanish Armada. I still struggle. I'd say, go my little locust friends. Go over to Britain. Invade them.
Take away the crops.
Take away the crops and they'll all starve. Was a philosophy behind that one, bless her.
Look, it was 1588, man.
Number 32 with 5 victories to date. It's Brazil that's won the World Cup the most times. Number 33, the Augment has launched its first ever augmented reality coin. It's got dinosaurs on it. Apparently you go to a website and it tells you more about the dinosaurs when you take a picture of them, something along them lines. Number 34, in the nursery rhyme, how much the bells of St. Martin's owed? So it's orange and lemon, said the bells of St. Clement's. You owe me 5 farthings, said the bells of St. Martin. Something like that. I think there's a bit in between there as well. 5 farthings is the answer.
It was 5,000.
It's not 5,000, no, honey. If you had 5,000 in them days when that song was built, you were like a millionaire. When that song was built. Number 35, in terms of mathematics, the number that obtained when 2 or more numbers are multiplied is the product. Why wouldn't you know that? Well done if you got that. Number 36, the Charles Dickens book, first published in 1859, sold over 2 million copies. It's A Tale of Two Cities. It's not the one I'd have picked, mind. I'd have probably went for A Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol.
Yeah, one of them too. Number 37, the common name for the sternum is the breastbone. Again, easy one at this stage in the game. Number 38, the author that has released a new children's book called The Ichabod is J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling's released a new children's book, Ichabod. And 39, the person who was disqualified in the 1988 Seoul Olympics resulting in the 100 metre gold medal being awarded to Carl Lewis is Ben Johnson. Hence why my friends should know that. We've missed a question. And 40, Britney Spears appeared on the front cover of the Rolling Stone magazine. The Euro was first introduced and the first ever SpongeBob SquarePants episode was aired. It was... What have you put?
93.
That's not what you first put. You didn't put 1993 start off.
Yeah, but you said no chance, so...
She had 1984 initially. It's 1999 is the answer to that. Well done.
Anyways.
Everyone was scared of Y2K. On to your music. So it's half point for the artist, half point for the song. So potential 7 points here. So the first one was Take That with Relight My Fire. Number 2 was the Black Eyed Peas' Where Is the Love.
Featuring Lulu.
It did feature Lulu, the Take That one, yeah, well done. Number 3 was George Michael with Careless Whisper. Number 4 was The Emotions with The Best of My Love. You got the best of my love. Oh. Number 5 was The Stone Roses with I Am the Resurrection. I thought that was the hardest one there tonight. But yeah, the wife didn't even get that one. Number 6 was Daniel Bedingfield with If You're Not the One. And 7 was Elton John with Made in England. Which it was easy to get Elton John. Made in England was a bit of a harder one. But well done if you got that. Leave them on screen for you to check. Yeah, Cumbria's county town is Carlisle, in the north of the county. I'm writing what I'm saying. Straight from Wikipedia, so it's got to be right. What is the county town of Cumbria? Carlisle! I know it's a city, but it's classed as a county town. You can have a county town of anywhere from what I can make out, I think. So the likes are... Yeah, it's something to do with the county of Cumbria and the county town is Carlisle. I'm right, you just need to Google it. The Quizmaster's always right. I should have my t-shirt on. Always right. Right, now we're going to go on to play your cards right. So tot your scores up, stick them in the comments. Marie's going to tot them up and see how everybody's done. I'm going to do play your cards right. Look at that already. People are in already with their answers. Have you been totting them up as you're going along? I'm impressed. But anyways, we're going to go on to play your cards right. I'm going to make this screen a bit bigger so you can all see me. And if you've put your name down for play your cards right, be prepared for a phone call. So where I was before, as I was saying, we have got someone new doing the quiz this week. They're going to get a first bash at play your cards right. Let's give them a bell now. Oh, had to kick the board of it. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Mr. Aston, you're up for play your cards right. How you doing?
Hello.
Give everyone a wave.
Hi, Steve.
There we go. Good stuff. So because you're a newbie and you put your name down for play your cards right this week, Steve, you get the first bash at it. So your first card's a 5. You can keep it or change it.
Ooh, change it.
I'd change the 5 as well to a 9. I don't know if that helps any.
I'm going to go lower.
You're going to go lower than a 9. It's a 7. Well done. Lower than a 7. It's an ace. Ace is a high. That's unlucky, fella. But you got the first bash at it tonight. That shall go over. I'll speak to you soon.
See you later.
Cheers, fella. Ooh. Okay, so there you go. It's not that easy. Who are we going for next? So we can get rid of you. If you want to do play your cards right, you need to let us know. I'm messaging now before we go too far. Let's go for the next one. I even got the cards right. Kerry, you're up for play your cards right. Do you want to give everyone a wave? There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to be hands free, so I've got you on a holder this week, but it's not working out too well, and I haven't got the cards out either. So it's organised this week. Kerry, your first card's a jack. You can keep it or change it. Woohoo!
No, I'll keep it. I'll go lower.
Gonna keep it going lower than a jack. It's a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. It's a 7.
Higher.
Higher than a 7. It's an 8. Well done. It's not a good card, but well done. You got the furthest so far.
Lower.
Lower than an 8. It's a 7. Well done. You can keep it or change it.
Oh, do I keep it or change it? Change it.
Yeah, who keeps a 7? 7's an awful number to a 4.
I'll go higher.
Gonna go higher than the 4. It's a queen.
Yay, I'll go lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a jack.
Oh, I'll go lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a king. That's unlucky. Bye-bye. Let's go for someone else. Who else have we got? Let's go for the first person. Whoever had to go play your cards right live on air. Oh, yes. Hang on till I get it right. Clean the board while that's ringing. Dropping cards everywhere.
Hello.
John, you're up for playing your cards right. Give everyone a wave. Don't look at your screen. You've got to look at the phone. You should be old hat at this by now.
I know.
Hang on.
I'm just making you print you down for the telly.
Your first card this evening is a 5. You can keep it or change it.
Change it. What the hell?
I'd change it and all. Oh, not that one. To a king. Are you there?
Yeah.
You've got a king.
Sorry.
A king.
Lower.
Lower than a king, it's a queen.
Lower than the queen.
Lower than a queen, it's an ace. Ace is a heart. That's not good, John. I don't know if you've got past the 3rd card yet. That's unlucky, my man. I'll speak to you later. Bye.
See you, pals.
Bye. Who have we got? I think we had Katie last week and we had Neil last week, but we didn't have. Let's go for. Oh yeah. Let's go for the first person who put the name in the hat for play your cards right this week. I think I've done play your cards right just about every week. But we've got Stacey. You're up for play your cards right.
Hello.
Give everyone a wave. There we go. Stacey, we're all ready to go. As soon as I get you in the holder, give us a sec. Oh, look, it's worked perfect all night. Oh, there we go. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. hang on till I turn the camera back the other way. There we go. Right, Stacey, your first card's a 10. You can keep it or change it.
Give everyone a lower.
Gonna go lower than a 10. It's a 4. Higher than a 4. It's an 8. Ooh, it's not a good one. Higher? Yeah, higher than an 8. It's a jack. Well done. Lower than a jack. It's a 10. You can keep it or change it. All my cards are falling off. Lower than a 10. It's a 6. Higher than a 6. It's a 3. Oh, so unlucky. That's it. I'm going to have to phone someone else. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Right. That's it. We've still got plenty of cards left. We're still in time. I tell you what, we're doing well. Who have we got? Let's go. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. You've been phoned. Let's get rid of you. Let's see. I can't even find the person I want. There they are. Oh, helps if I clear the board. Too busy messing with the phone. Alright, Dave, you're up for play your cards right. Hang on, wave now. There you go. How are you? I haven't set the board up yet. Give us a second. I'm getting there. I need a glamorous assistant and I just haven't got one. I am. Your first card's an ace. You can keep it or change it.
I'll keep it, please. I'll go lower.
I like the t-shirt. Keep it and go lower. Lower than an ace, it's a jack. Lower than a jack, it's a 2. Higher than a 2, it's a 9.
We'll go lower.
Lower than a 9, it's an 8. You can keep it or change it.
We'll change that one.
It's a good time to get an 8 when you're going to change it for a 4.
I'll go higher, please.
Higher than the 4, it's a 5.
Higher again.
Higher than a 5, it's a king. Lower than a king, it's a 9. You've got the furthest so far.
I'll go lower again.
Lower than a 9, it's a 10. Oh, that's unlucky, so close to get on the bottom line.
Never mind.
We'll catch you later, pal. We've got enough cards to do another. We've got another person lined up. Give me a second. So we get rid of him. This guy also had a go last week, but if you don't put your name in the hat, you can't have a go. Oh, keep setting it up. Oh, Neil's maybe gone to bed.
Hello.
Oh, here he is. Hey Neil, how you doing?
Not so bad, mate. How are you?
1 second, give everyone a wave. There we go. Neil, you're up for play your cards, right? And your first card is a 4. You can keep it or change it.
I'm keep it and go higher.
Gonna keep it go higher than a 4. It's a 3. You should have changed it after looking at it out on the first one. Oh, no way. And we can see you this week. We couldn't see you last week. Take it easy, pal. Catch you later. Bye. Right. We've got enough cards, I think, to do one more. And we only have, I think, one more in the list. Oh, no. Let's give him a bash at it. We've had 2 from Gary's gang. Let's go for... Hang on 1 second. Here we are. If you haven't had a go at play your cards right, it's your own fault because you're not messaged us. But this is the last go and that's just gone through the pack of cards. So I didn't even tell you what you're playing for. We've got the toilet roll and the hand sanitizer. Hang on, Tommy, I'll be with you in a sec. We've got the pub quiz buff, the buff, and the keyring. But we've also got Let the Games Begin, a gin ping pong ball game this week. So that's what we've added in. Sorry, Tom, you're up for playing your cards right. You're the last go tonight. Give everyone a wave. So it's up to you, Tom. If you've been card counting, you should know what's there. So you should know what's left. Your first card's a 6. You can keep it or change it. You should be ready. How many times have you done this now and you're still not muted your telly? You got a 6, you can keep it or change it.
Go higher than a 6.
Got to keep it and go higher than a 6. It's a 2, you should have changed it. You've obviously not card counting. Oh, they're all lower. Oh, that's it. Prizes roll over to next week. I'll catch you soon, son. Bye-bye. And that's it. We've gone right through the pack of cards. We've had a different person every time. If you want to do play your cards right, the prizes are stacking up now. I think there's going to be alcohol involved next week because I'm running out of prizes to give and that's about the only thing I've got left. So, but again, I'm hoping that I've slowed down a little bit this week so you've been able to keep up. Hope that it's all been entertaining. Who have we got scores on the doors, honey? So, in 4th place, there's only 3 points between 4th and 1st. So it's very, very tight. In 4th place, only half a point from missing out from 3rd place is BCA Massive with 53, which means in 3rd place with 53.5, which is Simon Curry, which means in 2nd place, 2 points.